It is 6:49 on your Thursday morning. It's time now for the Morning Rush. We now know more about what led up to an officer-involved shooting. The San Juan County Sheriff's Office says Johnny Maestas admitted to breaking into a woman's home and stealing her car last month. Investigators connected the case to Abel Soto and Johnny Maestas. Now, when confronted, Soto came out of his house with a knife. That's when deputies shot him.
A suspect is in custody for the shooting death of an employee at a New Mexico country store. Laura McCormick was working at the weed store southeast of Cloudcroft. That's when there are reports of a man going inside the store, then shooting and killing McCormick. The local dispatch authority posted that the suspect has been captured, but the Otero County Sheriff's Office has not released any other details.
One of the gas balloon pilots involved in a crash in Texas says they heard gunshots before attempting the emergency landing. Lead pilot Christoph Zapart and Piotr Hala were competing in the Gordon Bennett gas balloon race. Zapart says while flying over the Dallas-Fort Worth area, gunfire prompted them to make an emergency landing. Both pilots sustained cuts and burns. Erica.
And here's a look at our school day forecast. Temperatures are in the upper 50s this morning, off to a cool start. Grab your layers. 70 this afternoon, not nearly as warm as yesterday, and we'll be seeing very gusty winds through the afternoon.
A judge has ruled in favor of the governor's controversial ban on carrying guns in certain places in Bernalillo County. The judge denied the request for an injunction from challengers against the order, ruling that the governor may be able to prove her position in court.
The Rio Rancho School District is asking voters to approve a bond measure. If passed, the bond will give the district more than $80 million for some major upgrades. The district is hoping to put more than $13 million towards safety and security upgrades on their campuses.
And the school district is also hoping that voters will approve the use of money from Senate Bill 9 program. Those mill levy funds would give the district more than $5 million every year for 6 years. The money will be used for capital improvements like general maintenance and repairs. Either the bond measure or SB 9 will result in a tax increase. Erica.
And here's a look at our threat index. It is going to be high today, as we'll be seeing wind gusts over 40 miles per hour and high fire danger.
Visitors at this year's Balloon Fiesta are flocking to the event's various booths, hoping to get their hands on some limited edition merchandise. The theme is Area 51. It's in honor of Fiesta's 51st year. That means aliens and the solar eclipse are popular this year. The solar eclipse, featured on a number of souvenirs, happens this Saturday just after 9.
The rail runner is receiving some much needed improvements. That's all thanks to New Mexico inmates. The inmates at the Central New Mexico Correctional Facility in Los Lunas have been refurbishing seats on the train. The team is replacing the old cloth upholstery with vinyl. Well, since the program started, inmates have refurbished more than 3,000 seats for the rail runner. Erica.
All right, a check on traffic. The maps are clear, no accidents or slowdowns to report. And here's a look over the Big Eye. It is a busy morning out there.
Well, some penguins were able to walk around and play with bubbles during a pumpkin party that was at the Milwaukee County Zoo in Wisconsin. The zoo shared this video saying that the party was a form of daily enrichment for the animals to allow them to show off some natural behaviors.
Time now for the 5 facts.
At number 5 this morning, visitors at this year's Balloon Fiesta are flocking to the events at various booths, hoping to get their hands on some limited edition merchandise. The theme is the Area 51 in honor of Fiesta's 51st year. Well, that also means that aliens and solar eclipse pins are popular themes for the Balloon Fiesta merchandise. Balloon Fiesta is now partnering up with, again, Warner Brothers, and that's with making of the Marvin the Martian. His debut is going to be on a t-shirt and a matching pin. Now, with a limited stock of pins, merchandise managers say that collectors are flocking to get their hands on them.
At number 4, the rail runner is receiving some much needed improvements thanks to New Mexico inmates. The inmates at the Central New Mexico Correctional Facility in Los Lunas have been refurbishing seats. The program started in 2021 when the rail runner reached out to the facility. Now, between 6 and 8 inmates make about 200 seats per contract.
At number 3, it's going to be a windy day. Those winds will start picking up once the sun is up. We'll see breezy winds through the morning, gusty by around midday, and 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts will be possible in the metro through the afternoon and evening.
At number 2, the Rio Rancho School District is asking voters to approve a bond measure. If passed, the bond will give the district more than $80 million for some major upgrades. The district is hoping to put more than $13 million towards safety and security upgrades on their campuses. A bond measure would funnel $80 million into the district over the next 4 years.
And at number 1 this morning, a judge has ruled in favor of the governor's controversial ban on carrying guns in certain places in Bernalillo County. Gun advocates tried to block Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham's civil order prohibiting the open and concealed carry of guns in county parks and playgrounds. Well, The governor argued that those areas are count as sensitive public places, much like schools, giving her the right to regulate guns there. The judge denied the request for an injunction against the order. That ruling now means that law enforcement can now issue civil citations for people carrying guns in parks and playgrounds.